Guys, it's time for a game that we always love playing, or at least I do. I don't know about Jason. I know, I think, I doubt.
Let's get to it. Yeah. Jason, you are up first.
I love this game.
Love it.
Favorite game player.
Yeah.
The Cavs will finish as a top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference this season. Do you know? Do you think? Or do you doubt?
Well, I was right in between on this, but I went with I know because, I should preface this by saying I'm counting on health, right? Like you have to just assume health, that they're going to have good health. If they have good health. Coming into the season, I thought 2 teams for sure, Boston and Milwaukee were better than Cleveland. And depending on what day it was, I think I mentioned the Knicks a couple times too, but I wasn't entirely sure on them. At this point, Milwaukee's an absolute mess. They're going to make the playoffs. There might be a force in the playoffs, but they're not going to be one of the top 2 teams going into the playoffs. So that's sort of how I looked at this question was, entering the playoffs, are they going to be one of the top 2 seeds? Right now, with where they're at, I think, I still think Boston's better than them. But nobody else can you definitively say is better than the Cavs right now because they can beat you in so many ways. They can beat you shooting threes, spreading the floor and shooting threes. They can beat you going big. They can beat you defensively. They still have that in their bag from last season left over from when JB was here. We talked about that during the opening segment. They're still a really good defensive team. They're deep now. They have depth. They've got more guys coming off the bench. And we still have, there's still more to see. You know, Jalen Tyson, a rookie, maybe could work his way into the rotation here over the second half. Isaac Okoro's played better than I expected him to play.
Strus hasn't played yet.
Strus hasn't played yet. Evan Mobley, of course, the biggest piece that's been unlocked in all of this. So where they're at right now, it may be a little bit of an overreaction, but I'm willing to this time side on being too positive than too negative because of what we've seen, because where the rest of the East is. Give me, I know they're one of the top 2 teams in the East.
All right, Jason's all in.
G. Bush is up next.
Okay.
G. Well, the Cavs have more than 2 All-Stars this season. Has to be more. More than 2, yes or no? Do you know, do you think, do you doubt?
This is easy money, I know. Yeah. Listen, first and foremost, you got to think of how All-Star games work. We just had an election. Well, this is an election of people that you based on your record. Look, the Cavs right now, it could be 9-0, 10-0, and if you got the best record in the East, you're going to get the most votes for your guys, right? So it's going to be more attention on your All-Stars. Donovan Mitchell was already a lock. Evan Mobley has not been an All-Star, and if he continues to step his game up, people are going to vote for him because they can say this is the Evan Mobley we wanted to see. Jared Allen is playing the center position. Joel Embiid has played his first game. He's going to play his first game coming up here in a few days. There's not that many people that are going to be on the short list for center to make the team. And Darius Garland has already made an all-star team. So I think it comes down between Darius Garland and Jared Allen. I believe they'll give it to Jared Allen because he's a great defensive player. I think you get 3 all-stars. You're going to get Mobley, you're going to get Allen, and of course Donovan Mitchell, who might be a starter if the Cavs continue to play like they are. The easiest question out of all of these.
Love it. All right, Bull, your statement here. We were all wrong about the Cavs having to break up the core 4 in order to take that giant step forward. Do you know, do you think, or do you doubt?
When you first asked me this yesterday, my initial reaction was I know, but then I thought about it a little more. I switched it to I think because it's only because it's too soon. Right now, it feels like I know should be the answer. But as Jason made the point earlier when it comes to the coach, you know, we're excited right now. If this team ends up flaming out in the playoffs, well, then it wasn't just the coach necessarily. So I'm guessing by the end of the year, I would answer I know to that one. But right now, I'll have to say I think. I do think the coach was the biggest deal, and much more than breaking up the players that we were wrong about. So I think it's true, but I'm not ready to go 100% in yet.